Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh. From the KDKA TV studios, it's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everyone, it's Monday, and look who's back.
Yay! You know,
Happy to have you back.
I have to tell you though, that was like my last hurrah of summer.
Really?
You know, when you plan things, we have to schedule or at least request the bulk of our time off,
right,
like in November for the next year. And so, you know, you schedule these little getaways and these little things, time off, and that was my last one.
And you were gonna go away,
yeah,
but you end up staying here.
So much disappointment in 2020.
I know. It's been a rough year.
And speaking of that, you know, we saw at the end of last school year how much you know, COVID impacted teaching and pushing to online learning. And there is a teacher, a music teacher, who is in Texas, who created a video just to basically capture how she was feeling.
Yeah, and I think she did a great job. We're going to show it to you, and you will probably agree that she doesn't like online teaching. Her name is Lizzie Smith, and let's watch the video. Just listen.
Hey, so as some of you guys might know, I'm a music teacher, and I found that one of the best ways that I can process the whole transition to online learning and teaching is to write a song. So I wrote a song. I'd like to share that with you guys now. Here we go.
Oh, it's so good, because it sounds like it's going to be this melodic, wonderful little tune that'll be uplifting, and instead it's just her venting, and you know what, Lizzie, we understand.
I mean, we've been talking about this feeling of wanting to scream so much. I mean, isn't it just...
Well, we showed the commercial where you can scream and they'll play it on a speaker in Iceland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think screaming is therapeutic.
Can we do...
No, I don't think we should do it now. But yeah, but Lizzie, thank you. Thank you for screaming for us. Yeah, and so that video is getting played everywhere. It played in Australia, in fact.
As I don't need to repeat myself time and time again, I love TikTok, but I was watching a video of a teacher similar to this who was basically getting instructions from the principal. Prepare for online learning. No, prepare for in-person. No, prepare to go scuba diving while teaching. Like, it was just, so he's putting on all these different hats and equipment and getting ready. And it really is, as much as parents and kids are trying to get ready for the school year, teachers are getting these last-minute changes and
things
requests.
Are changing.
And
you know, and we laugh about it because you have to laugh about it, but it's stressful.
It is stressful.
Yeah, so it's a big deal. But hey, let's talk about our weekend, because you had a long weekend.
Yeah, nice 4-day weekend.
And I totally approve of the one thing you did.
Well, yes, and we are going to talk about that. But first, I have to show you something. There is nothing that is more peaceful than watching your children sleep. So I went in to get like one last kiss, give a kiss to Sunny, and I go in and I realized that she had gotten a hold of some lipstick and has not yet properly learned how to apply. So there she slept.
I think it's great.
Just lipstick all over her face. But what you were talking about is the organizing.
Right, because you sent me, you were so excited, you sent me a video of this on Friday.
Yes, so you love the Container Store.
I love it.
And
it's like Target. It's you go in with one thing in mind, you come out with several.
It's like the as seen on TV commercials. Like, you just can't stop. Like, what is this contraption? What does it do? But wait, it also does this. So then I saw these little containers and I thought I could organize my utensil drawer that just has all of these gadgets that you just don't know what to do with. So I got some containers and did some organizing.
I think it looks great. I am an organization freak.
Yes.
So I love this.
You apply. Okay, so I have to tell you though, I was getting ready to check out and I said, I'm not so sure about this. It was like a dish mat to dry your dishes on that had something. Anyways, another contraption. I said, I'm not so sure about this. Do you know anything about it? She goes, well, honey, your kid is eating it, so I think you just bought it. And I look over and Rocco's gnawing on the box. And I thought, well, in the age of COVID, I guess that's probably true. Maybe in any time, but more now than ever.
So now you have a dish drying mat.
Something, contraption.
Some kind of contraption. Way to go, Rocco. Rocco's helping the economy.
I'm now the proud owner of an $11 something or other.
Oh, I bet it'll work.
It's
Yeah.
very nice.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So my weekend, and it was actually kind of similar. And I had to think about this morning because we think about like what pictures, what videos we want to share.
Yeah.
And I can remember there used to be a time where I would go to a party,
Yeah.
or go
Things were more
experience
exciting.
new things, or go to an event, a fundraiser, go on vacation, go to a restaurant. Here's my picture. Much like Heather, it's a picture of the inside. But this
This almost looks like my cabinet, I swear.
This is what happened. So this is I call it Tupperware, even though I know it's not all Tupperware. But that's the drawer that we always go fishing, or the cupboard we always go fishing in, and you can never find the lid. And I always say to Gary, why don't we put these together when we put them away? And then they're actually useful.
Yeah.
So Saturday morning, I don't know what got into me, maybe it was your inspirational story about the Container Store, but I wound up like, I'm gonna wash all this, I'm gonna figure out, I threw away the ones with no lids.
I did that too.
Happy to, we're moving forward.
And how is that? How is that? How do I have 15 extra Tupperware lids?
How do I have single socks? Like one of my favorite pairs of socks, we cannot find the missing sock.
Where is it?
It's not like we went to Greensburg to do the laundry. It was in the basement.
In your house.
Yeah, and somehow they're missing. Anyhow, stuff happens.
Stuff happens.
Hey, one of my favorite things on the weekends is to watch a Steve Hartman story.
Yeah.
And do you know who we're talking about? This guy, he's on
CBS on the Road.
Yeah, CBS on the Road. And his stories are always so touching, and they always get you. And he did one recently in Uniontown, right?
Yeah.
And so anyhow, this picture he posted to his Instagram page because it's a woman in Ohio ready to watch the Steve Hartman story.
Just ready.
She's ready. She's got her tissues right there, ready to go. And I thought that kind of sums that up. You know, that's what you need for Steve Hartman. So anyhow.
We look forward so much to Friday nights when his pieces run on the CBS Evening News because
just
they
make you feel good.
So good, and there's hope for humanity when you watch them. There are people doing good things.
Yes. I'll tell you, the squirrel in our backyard is not doing anything good.
Oh, no.
He's into more trouble. He's digging in the flower pots again, even though
so
we
cute,
keep talking about this, and people have offered suggestions. But here's what happened. So last week, Gary's been teaching from home. He went out for a little snack on the back deck.
Yeah.
So he had peanut butter and celery, and he noticed the squirrel. Like, I don't know if the squirrel could smell the peanut butter, I don't know what. But then he goes in, he's back at the piano ready to teach, and he turns around, and the squirrel is at the window. And we've never seen this before, so take a look.
Oh.
So the squirrel is like right up at the window.
He
like,
just wants to be friends.
Look, well, yeah, I mean, they do look cute whenever, a guy sent in a picture saying, you should befriend the squirrel.
Yeah.
But he's digging in our flower pots.
Okay, well, and now I don't know much about this, so I'm just kind of going off of what I think I know. But wouldn't he be storing away like nuts and stuff right now? So isn't he digging the holes to put the nuts in there so that he can...
But in the meantime, our flowers are in there. So then he like makes the dirt go everywhere.
Yeah.
And the flowers, it's not a good situation. But anyway, I just wanted to show you an update.
Get him a picnic table and call it a day.
Yes, it's amazing how many people have sent us pictures of the picnic tables because they're getting them.
They are.
Maybe if we got him his own table, it would be better.
I say just do it. I say befriend him, give him some food, call
That's
it a day.
going to be my new tactic. All right, Heather.
Okay.
We'll try it. I'll report back to all of you.
So I may have missed this day about talking about drinking in the shower, although I do remember this maybe happening in college a few times. But not me. Don't look at me with your judgmental eyes, David. Not me.
I didn't do anything.
But we were contacted by Karen, who told us about something else, not just drinking, but hey, why don't you have a meal in the shower?
Why not? So this started, the Wall Street Journal first had an article saying people are multitasking, they're working from home, the only place they can have a moment's peace is the shower, and so they have a drink. Well, Karen's saying, hey, raise it to another level. She says, I've been doing this for years. I bought this house so that I would have a ledge in my shower.
Chips
so
and
she's
dip.
got edamame there, it looks like. And then she sent us another picture. I think she has mango at one point. And not to be left out, she has dessert in the shower too sometimes.
This is
So she
great.
sent us a picture of a cake, a piece of cake. So I don't know, she's really into it. the sad thing is Karen said she had to sell this house and she moved away from Pittsburgh. I think Karen sounds like a riot. I think it'd be fun to spend time with Karen.
Appetizers at Karen's house.
I don't know what room that happens in, though. But anyhow,
good for a chuckle.
Something to think about today.
Thank you so much, Karen. I missed the end of Christmas in July week last week. I'm very disappointed about that.
It's okay. We're going to do it again. And in between next Christmas in July, we're going to have the actual Christmas.
Which is always a great time.
That's going to be good.
But Selena put together a list. You have to tell me about this.
So it was a list of what is predicted to be the hottest toys for this coming Christmas.
I need some tips.
And
good.
so there were some good things on there. In fact, Selena wants a Barbie dream house.
Yeah, who doesn't?
So I think we can do that. But then Hannah sent us this, and I think it's brilliant. So it is a work-from-home play set.
With included the baby under the desk.
Baby
Pay
under the
attention
desk.
to me.
There's a bottle of wine and a laptop with a Zoom meeting going on and a glass for your wine.
What?
And you can be just like mommy and daddy working from home.
Teaching our kids ages 3+.
Okay.
Okay, Jill's telling us it doesn't really exist.
This is all made up.
Right, of
but
course.
It is clever and funny, and it made us laugh, so we wanted to share it with you. Because, Hannah, thank you. That's, you know.
This isn't forever.
This
is not forever.
2020.
It's just 2020.
We're going to get through it. Yeah.
This is going to be the best New Year's celebration ever when we ring in 21.
You know it. I have never been happier to get rid of a year than this year. Whew. Okay.
Corona side time. Stay with us.
We have lots more ahead, much planned for this show. And first up, all aboard. We're about to explore our three rivers. It's a new way you can get out on the water without actually having to own your own boat. So we go for a boat ride when we come back.
Looks like fun. Plus, if you can't make it to the beach this summer, how about an outdoor getaway right in your own backyard? We'll tell you what's up and running at Seven Springs.
And listen to this. How you can win some big money, like $10,000 just by buying a $20 raffle ticket. And it supports a great cause. We'll tell you all about it.
Thanks for starting your Monday with us, the first full week of August here on PTL. It's Monday, August 3rd, and we are just getting started. We'll be back after this.